welcome back. This is the next episode. One thing that I've watched for years is the size of a professional network does not necessarily indicate the strength of that network. Today, we are talking about why most professional networking groups do not convert and what changes when you design one that does. This is a problem that we are attacking head on with Rel2Rev. Thank you, Anthony. I believe there are three factors. One, revenue comes from trust and offers, not proximity and dreams. So people refer business based on awareness, understanding, trust, and offer. It's part of the auto framework within the Rel2Rev private network. Second, strong networks are built around value exchanges, not valid excuses. The best networks create consistent opportunities for creation, connection, and contribution. Yeah, that's a good question. And even just the way you phrase that, plateau, I think there are a couple of reasons, and I'll start with the first that I have observed. The members of that networking group focus on attendance instead of intentional relationship building. That's one factor. A second factor, Anthony, is that conversations stay at the surface level, never reaching deep or broadly to build trust or opportunity. And then third, groups celebrate introductions, but rarely measure the follow-ups and the follow-throughs from these efforts, outcomes, referrals, revenue impact. Yeah, Anthony, I like the way you've characterized that question because it really delineates between a peer group from a referral source group. Those are two very different things and have two very different implications. A peer knows what you do. A referral source understands who you serve and why it matters. A peer group member may support you. A referral source actively advocates for you when you're not in the room. A peer may be part of your network. By definition, a referral source becomes a part of your growth machine. First, by identifying the relationships that have generated opportunities. Again, this is a measurable exercise. And then looking at kind of the introductions and the revenue tracks for those introductions. So you literally can map an introduction step to a revenue result. And then second, they've got to look for gaps on who they know and who consistently is serving to add value. So just because you know someone doesn't really mean that they are a value add as part of your network. And it asks this question: if I needed 5 qualified opportunities this fiscal quarter, who would confidently refer business to me today? Based on that thought exercise, it really illuminates the power in your network and how you connect that power to opportunities. Rel2Rev, Relationship2Revenue. This is a private invite-only network that treats relationships as a confidence business asset, not a convenient social activity. Second, we focus on creating trust, relevance, and contribution before chasing the next opportunity. And then third, it really provides a framework, a reliable, sustainable framework to turn relationships into measurable revenue, influence, and then long-term impact. And the reason why we focus on impact is measurable. You can't manage what you can't measure. And candidly, I would say you can't measure what you can't truly manage. So Rel2Rev is based on transforming qualitative resources like relationships, credibility, trust, reputation, to quantitative results like revenue, profits, growth margin, and then the follow through that comes with building a legacy in how you've developed and cultivated the best professional networking contacts. Thanks, Anthony. I'm happy to have individuals follow me on LinkedIn, or they can reach out to me on my personal website, chukiobio.com.